derecho.
This is Javier Ibanez, and I'd like to present Jack Dashwood. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. How's the family doing?
They're doing well. They're doing as best as they can with the circumstances, but staying as positive as possible.
That's good to hear. How's the quarantine been for you?
It's been interesting. I've had a lot of new experiences. I have a girlfriend who's from Monterey. I never really knew what Monterey was about. I was able to spend a couple months up with her family and get to know the area and see a whole new scene. So it's been a lot of discovering new things with having the free time, which I don't think I would have been able to have if there were normal circumstances. So it's been a lot of new eye-opening experiences for me.
It's good to hear. So you're in spring training, and then suddenly everything closes down. How was that for you?
It was different. I got sent out early for an early starters camp and spent a couple weeks getting ready, and was probably about like a week until games were going to start.
Yeah.
And then they just had a full meeting with everyone, and the day of just said like, hey, everyone's going to get sent home today. I'm sure we'll be back in a couple weeks. And I think that's before everyone really knew what COVID was really going to be. So at first it was kind of just like, all right, I'll just be home for a little bit and then get back to it. And then that turned into like, hey, we're not really sure when you guys are going to come back. So it's been a lot of adapting compared to what I was expecting.
Yeah, I mean, I had the same thing at Saints. It just said 2 weeks and ended up being the whole school year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dang. That's a bummer, dude.
How's baseball going right now?
It's going great. I feel like this time has given me a chance to really think about what I need to work on, like what my strengths are and my weaknesses that I need to improve, and just taking advantage of having the time to improve those weaknesses.
It's good to hear. So tell me about, when did you really think like you might go D1 in baseball and then D1 or just get drafted after?
Yeah, so my whole life I've just always dreamed of, that's just something that I want to do. And I think that how I was raised from my family and the support that they gave me, it was always just a clear road to I can accomplish whatever I set my dreams to. Um, I think a lot of it came from failure, just growing up, being around guys that were better, seeing the talent that there really is, and then just deciding like, if I really want to do this, I'm gonna have to put it in fifth gear and give it my all. So I think what really made me realize that I could go to a Division I school and get drafted was just, I don't really know if it was ever expectations, but more of just like, I'm just going to work my tail off and see where this takes me. And fortunately, it's gotten me this far. And, I have a lot of blessings in my life that I think have also led to my success. So I think it's been my support team and also just the love and passion, and that's really helped me get to where I'm at.
Well, that's just really inspiring just to hear from someone that just got drafted last year.
Yeah, thank you.
So just a side question. Who do you think's the GOAT? LeBron or Michael Jordan? There's only one answer to it, so.
I'm gonna go with LeBron on this one.
Yeah, I mean that's the right answer. So.
Yeah, there's just something about him is just amazing to watch, and it's really cool that we're able to. I would have loved to watch Jordan in his prime, but I think with what we get out of LeBron, and he's a very talented basketball player and a great role model for others. He has to be the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean that's the right answer. So no.
That big debate you get in your podcasts.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So who do you think is the GOAT in baseball?
Oh man, I've been the hugest Kershaw fan my entire life. I love the Padres, but just everything about Kershaw I've wanted to emulate. Just his approach to the game, how he throws to hitters. I think overall he's very just what he does. He's the best at. There's a lot of other great players out there as well. Watching DeGrom throw is just like unbelievable. But just for me, something about watching Kershaw is just I cannot keep my eyes off the TV when he's throwing.
I mean, it's crazy that your idols could become your rivals in a few years. I mean,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
hopefully,
yeah,
hopefully. But yeah, no, he's something else, dude. He just his talent, and also you can just see like how much he cares. Not just that he's talented, but that he also like wants to be a dude. I think is something that is what makes the goods greats.
yeah. So who do you have winning the World Series this year?
Oh man, it's gonna be interesting with the 16-team playoff. The the Padres have been super fun to watch. Baseball is it's completely crazy. It's so hard for me to. I'm hoping the Padres win, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
I mean they're playing your
Give
team
me a
right
lot of
now,
good
so
competition. Yeah, they lost last night.
yeah,
See if they can
it was a
today.
tough game for the Padres yesterday. So
Yeah, but they're good. They punched their ticket to postseason.
yeah, after 14 years. So
Crazy.
when do you think you'll get called for the big leagues?
That I think is a little out of my control. I
Yeah.
think I have the mindset that I'll be in the big leagues at some point, but all that I can really do is just control what I can control. And I think that that's just developing as best as I can as a pitcher and see what cards I'm dealt. But I'm gonna give it my all.
Well, that's a good mindset to have right now
Yeah,
for a good prospect.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, man, of course. So thinking about now, everything's going for you, just like overall.
Oh man, awesome. I live in Southern California with some amazing people and just, have a great family and friends and my health, and it's all just leads to my happiness, and I can't really complain. Things are going very well for me.
Well, that's amazing to hear.
Yeah,
Saintsman. So
yeah, exactly. Especially living with someone from Cathedral, you got to kind of, stay on your toes. You never know what they're going to
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, just being with someone from Cathedral is just like it's a negative. So
do. It's actually funny when I graduated high school, my freshman year roommate went to Cathedral.
oh man,
So it was like literally a couple months after we graduated, I was like moving in with someone from Cathedral who I would, the whole
yeah,
rivalry we kind of had to get over.
yeah.
Going from rivals to teammates was definitely interesting, but yeah.
Oh, so he played baseball too with you?
Yeah, he played at UC Santa Barbara, was from Cathedral, and it was just kind of funny because I didn't even expect that we were going to be roommates, and then I got the text one day like, hey, this is going to be rooming with, and he happened to go to Cathedral. And so it's like, all right, let's see how this goes. But it went very well.
Well, that's kind of crazy to hear. Just rivals to teammates. So that's
Oh, yeah, no, it's weird. The dude I live with now went to Cathedral, but I knew him when we were like really, really little, like before high school.
yeah,
It was kind of funny because we were always like close buddies, and then we went to rival high schools. And then he played baseball at USC, so we got to play each other a couple times in
yeah.
college.
Oh,
And
that's
now we're living together. So
it's crazy how
turn of
things
events for
work.
sure.
Everything happens for a reason.
Exactly. But if you would have told me in 2016 I'd be living with someone from Cathedral, I would have laughed at you. But here I am.
Everything happens for a reason. I That's all I could say. So,
Oh yeah, definitely.
well, Jack, thank you very much for being part of the Good Life podcast.
Yeah, you got it, dude. Thank you for having me. I'm very
Well,
excited to help a Saintsman out.
yeah, thank you, man. So, I'll catch you soon.
Yeah, for sure. Have a good one,
Peace,
bro.
bro.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys. Peace.
Let's make a trip to Paris just to buy my girl Balmain. They be asking Bash how much money for that gold chain. Wait though, it's in a safe though. It ain't nothing to a bum, so you know I'm straight though. When you pull up to the crib, you gon' need a gay coat. Counting up all of my M's and I counted 8 though.